Hello students, in the previous class we have seen the filtration, precipitation. So today let us discuss about the washing of the precipitate. So in grammatical analysis the most important thing is washing of the precipitate. So how we are going to wash this precipitate? So generally to wash the precipitate either with distilled water or we are having to remove any impurities, we are going to use the reagents like alcohol, acetone. Okay, so if you wash with alcohol, acetone and also with distilled water, the impurities means to remove the impurities, the whatever present in the precipitate. Okay, so that one we call it as washing. So what we can say here, the precipitate should be washed either with distilled water. So with distilled water to remove impurities, that one we call it as what? Washing of the precipitate. What we can say here, the precipitate should be washed with either distilled water or a suitable wash liquid to remove any impurities. Okay, so this may be whatever the precipitate on the precipitate. If suppose any impurity is present, we can wash it with water or we can use acetone, alcohol, those type of things. Okay, so if suppose more amount of precipitate is observed on the surface, then you have to do proper washing thoroughly to the precipitate. Okay, so for example, if the precipitate is in the beaker, you are having precipitate. So let us take this is the precipitate. Okay, so this is nothing but precipitate we are having. So it is washed with what here? It is washed with some distilled water. So this is washed with what here? Distilled water or a suitable wash liquid. So when you goes on washing with distilled water, then after that what you have to do, you have to transfer the precipitate. So this can be used many times. If suppose only very small precipitate is there, then you can clearly wash with water. If more precipitate is there also, you can wash with water to remove the impurities and contaminants. Okay, so for example, if you have added few drops of washing liquid, so which is coming out of the funnel, means this is the funnel you are having, you are going to keep inside the beaker, right? So when you keep here, you are having a filter paper. So this is what here, filter paper. So to this filter paper, when you add on water, so when you add distilled water, then what happens, the whatever liquid is there, it is going to come out the beaker. The precipitate is going to remain on the filter paper. Okay, this is about filtration we are going to do. So here, if suppose any washing liquid is coming out of the funnel, then you can use it for again from the beaker. Until the impurities are removed, you have to wash this precipitate completely. So then what happens, the precipitate after that, you have to transfer from beaker into the filter paper, then by arranging the funnel. If suppose this should be very carefully, we have to see the suppose any leftover precipitate is inside the beaker, then what you have to do, you have to use a glass rod or a rubber tube in the beaker, and after that you have to, special care should be taken to get the particles of the precipitate. So this is nothing but what here, washing. So next one, where this is one of the most important in grammatical analysis. Next one, we are having drying. After washing the precipitate, what we have to do, we have to dry it. So how you have to dry it, you have to take it in hot air oven In hot air oven we can dry it, or by heating in the metal tripod stand. Okay, so by this we can dry this precipitate. After getting precipitate, what? So this is the precipitate on the plate. You are going to have the precipitate. The precipitate should be dried. Okay, so how you have to dry here? The drying, the precipitate is heated to a certain temperature only to remove the impurities. If suppose any leftover impurities are present on the precipitate, so you can easily remove by hot air oven, or we can remove it by heating. So here the temperature should be, whatever the temperature we are taking, that should be below 250 degrees it should have. Means at which temperature we have to, or above 100 degrees it should have. Okay, so the funnel containing filtered paper. So this funnel is containing the filtered paper, so along with the precipitate. So already in the filter paper we are having precipitate. The precipitate is kept in hot air oven, and afterwards what we have to do, we have to heat it to a temperature. So at which temperature we are going to heat it? At the temperature, for example, 110 to 120 degrees for half an hour. About 30 minutes we can heat the precipitate. Okay, so this precipitate is heated. So when water is absorbed on the precipitate, okay, so then what happens? Suppose if any water, that is only think it as impurity. If water is absorbed on the precipitate, filtered paper is removed as water vapor. Means here the impurity is drying, no? So when you dry it, automatically what happens? The water vapors will dry. So then automatically the filtered paper can be detached from the funnel. Is after, whenever you take the funnel, automatically the filter paper will easily dry. So this is nothing but what here? This is nothing but drying. So next one we are going to have what here? Ignition. So what is ignition? So ignition and drying is same. Okay, so in drying we are going to take the temperature below 250 degrees centigrade or above 100 degrees centigrade we are doing. But coming to in ignition, so in ignition the temperature should be here. So the temperature should be above 25 degrees. Above 250 degrees centigrade up to 1200 degrees we can heat it, this one precipitate. Okay, so after heating this, so here what is the, for example, any water, for example you are washing the precipitate on the filtered paper, the filter paper will be wet now. So whenever it is wet, automatically what happens? Some of the precipitate is going to stick on the filter paper. That one you have to collect also. That precipitate also you have to collect. So then how you have to collect? The water is present on the filter paper. So then what you have to do means, in the crucible you have to, let us think this is a crucible with filtered paper. So with filtered paper, so with folded filtered paper, precipitate is containing, already the precipitate is present on the filtered paper. So what we have to do with the folded filtered paper? Folded filtered paper along with precipitate. Okay, so then what you have to do? You have to keep it in tripod stand and you have to heat this one. You are heating here precipitate also, including filtered paper. Why? Because if anything present on that filtered paper, that one. So then what happens after that? After heating, the filtered paper should not catch the fire here. Okay, so the heating, the filtered paper will also burn. The ash you are going to get, the ash also is collected on the crucible. So after that, removing any contaminants, any water vapors are present, what occluded water, absorbed water, water of crystallization. If anything, to remove that water, the precipitate should be ignited here. So after heating, completely you are going to remove the impurities or water vapors present on this here. So then the filter paper is folded, it is kept on the crucible. So it is at a tripod stand. What we have to do at a tripod stand, the crucible should be placed and you have to heat it in a low flame until 250 to 1200 degrees we can heat this crucible. Nearly we can heat almost 1 to 2 hours. We are going to heat up almost how 1 to 2 hours we can heat it this crucible. So after heating, what happens? This filter paper should not catches the fire. Why? Because this filter paper will burnt as a ash, and also precipitate it is going to have. Okay, so all the carbon is burnt off. Then what happens? The crucible is kept in a side position, and then what happens after 15 minutes? It should be cooled. Okay, so this should be cooled. At which we have to cool here? So here this should be cooled in desiccator. We are going to cool this one in what here? Desiccator. Okay, so after cooling this one, then what we have to do? We have to cool to room temperature at desiccator. So this is used for the cooling purpose. Okay, so for cooling we are using at room temperature, we have to cool. Okay, so after cooling what? After cooling that one, we have to collect it in the paper and you have to weigh. So this is nothing but what here? This is nothing but gravimetric analysis. In gravimetric analysis, first what we have to do? To get the pure precipitate, we have to do co-precipitation and post-precipitation. So after that we are having the few steps, means you have to take this sample. So when you take this sample, so you after adding precipitating agent, means some agents you are going to get precipitate. So after getting precipitate, what we have to do? So after getting precipitate, we have to do digestion. Digestion is nothing but what here? So with the watch glass we have to heat it and we have to add the water, hot water, then we have to leave it for half an hour. So when we are going to get complete precipitation, that is digestion. Then what we have to do? We have to do the filtration. So after doing filtration, what we have to do? We have to do washing. So after washing, we have to do? We have to dry it. After drying, we have to do ignition. After ignition, after that we have to weigh that compound. So this one can be done in the presence of barium sulfate. So when you dissolve the barium sulfate in water, it is insoluble in water, it is going to get the precipitate. When you add hot water, it is completely settled at the bottom. So after that, what you have to do? After that you have to filter it. After when you filter it, you have to wash with distilled water continuously if any impurities are present. So after that washing, what you have to do? You have to dry it in hot air oven. Okay, or you can heat it in the metal tripod stand, or else if any precipitate is going to present on the filter paper, that one you have to keep it in crucible and you have to do it ignition. So after completely burning that one, what we have to? We have to cool it in the desiccator and we have to collect that precipitate and we have to measure that one and we have to do for titrations. Okay, so this is nothing but gravimetric analysis. By this we have completed gravimetric analysis. Thank you.